Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel Tiger and his family are at the beach. We're going to use this beautiful white sand to make our ever popular sand heart cookies using this heart mold. First we need to make the sand wet. I'm pouring this bucket of water on top of the sand, and I'll give Daniel Tiger a shower too. Once the sand's wet, it'll stick, and we'll fill each heart mold with wet sand using our red shovel. We're all ready to go. Now we need to flip this over quickly on a flat surface. Pat it down and lift up the mold gently. Oh, looks like 2 of the hearts didn't come out of the mold. That's okay. Now let's all count together with Daniel Tiger how many hearts we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sand heart cookies. And don't forget to watch our Teletubbies video where we dig for treasures in the sand bucket. All right, it's time to add some sprinkles to our cookies. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are going to explore our Fisher-Price Little People dollhouse. And Dad is on the red balcony. Come on in, everyone. I'm upstairs. Okay, Dad, we're coming. But first, Bluey wanted to see the pet dog and cat. The dog is chasing its bone, and the cat is chasing a blue ball of yarn. Inside the kitchen, there is a purple fridge. Let's see what's inside, Bluey. Oh boy, I see some eggs, some milk. Hey, what's that ringing? There's a purple phone. Uh-oh, Bluey forgot to close the fridge door when she ran to the phone. We don't want to keep the fridge door open too long because it will waste energy. Let's shut the door, Bluey. Bluey's sister Bingo is in the living room. There is a green couch and only 2 spots to sit. Let's head upstairs and see what Dad is doing. He's in the bedroom. There's a little baby bed. No jumping on the bed, Bingo, please. Beds are for sleeping in. They aren't trampolines. Okay, Daddy, it's nap time. Shh, shh. Bluey is checking out the bathroom. Wow, look at this toilet. It flushes when you open the lid. No playing with the toilet, Bluey. And don't waste water. Let's head downstairs to the surprise. There's a little pool for the kids with toys inside. After a long day in the sunshine, it sets, and out comes the moon and stars. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are at the ocean today with Peppa. Ooh, what is that sticking out of the sand, Peppa? I believe that is what is in the inside of a clam. Here's another one. It's called a siphon, and it inhales fresh seawater to get oxygen. We also found a sand dollar skeleton in a tide pool. Where did it come from? This sand dollar isn't alive. It gets bleached by the sun's UV rays and turns white over time. Has a beautiful pattern on the skeleton. Sand dollars can live up to 10 years old. Ooh, Tiny Treasures Minnie found one that's alive. You see all of the spines covering it? They can either be purple, blue, or green in color. And it's very important to keep the live ones in the ocean where they belong. In many places, it's illegal to take live sand dollars. Let me cover this one up, just so it's safe and nobody steps on it. There are thousands of sand dollars in the ocean right now, and many of them eventually die once they're old and they leave their skeletons behind. Well, today is a special day and a special time at the ocean. There are many sand dollar skeletons washed onto the shore by the tide. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. They are everywhere. Ooh, this one has a black spot on it. And this one is teeny tiny. Oh, this one was a little baby. I wonder what happened to it. You don't see these very often on the beach. The kids walked up and down the beach with their bucket, and they found so many sand dollars. And we are going to count them today. Can you count with us, tiny fans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 sand dollars. So let's leave a couple in the tide pools for people to find. And if you love our videos, please hit the link below to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye. Today we're going to play a fun water squirting game with our Peppa Pig toys. We have Daddy Pig, Peppa Pig, Rebecca Rabbit, and oh, wait a minute, what is Puppy doing? He's balancing on the log. If you enjoy our pets and want to see more of Puppy balancing on the log, head over to our channel, My Little Dog Joey, where you can see all of our funny pets. Now let's get back to our Peppa toys. We have Mummy Pig, Peppa, Daddy Pig, Candy Cat, and Rebecca Rabbit. And we have 2 big water squirters we are going to fill, and the kids are going to try and squirt our toys off the log onto the rocks. Let's fill the water squirters in the lake. We have an orange and blue one and a red and green one. We put one end of the water squirter in the water and pull up. Good job, Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Minnie. You got all of the toys in one squirt. They squirted Daddy Pig and Candy Cat onto the rocks. Now I've spread the toys farther apart on the log. Let's see how many they can squirt in the first try. Oh, there goes Daddy Pig and Candy Cat onto the rocks. Now for the second squirt. Mummy Pig and Peppa Pig. And Rebecca Rabbit is the last standing toy. Now for Rebecca Rabbit. It's a team effort. Let's see who made it onto the rocks. If you enjoy our videos, please hit the link below to subscribe and help support our channel so we can continue to grow. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are having fun on the beach with Daniel Tiger and his family. But I don't see Daniel Tiger. Can you help me look for him? I'm sure he's wearing his red jacket. Have you spotted him yet? Where? Oh, he's on this big rock. Hi, Daniel Tiger. Come along with us. We have a surprise and a big dump truck for you. Okay, Tiny fans, it's time to look for the big dump truck. It's somewhere on the beach. Do you see it? I covered the surprise with lots of sand. It's time to back the truck up. Uh-oh, it's going to run over our Teletubbies heart cookies. Beep, beep, beep. The beeping on the truck means move out of the way. It's backing up. And now we need to pull the lever and dump the sand out and see what's in the back. Ooh, do you know what it is, Tiny fans? Oh, baby Margaret got buried in the sand. Come on out, baby Margaret. It looks like a rock, but it's covered in sand. So let's go down to the lake and clean it off so we can get a better look. Now, I'm no rock expert, but this looks like quartz rock. Quartz is a white rock made of silicone and oxygen. What colors do you see in this rock? I see some orange and some black. So pretty. And there are so many different colors of rocks. Do you see some other rocks that might be quartz? Remember, they're white in color. Well, it's time to clean up. I think I'm going to take my rock home with me. And I can't forget the toys. We've done a video with the Teletubbies today. And Dougie with the pirate ship. I don't want to leave anyone behind. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's a beautiful spring day and we are outdoors on the beach. And look whose ship just pulled up onto shore. It's Dougie and the squirrels. And let's hook up the ship with the big golden anchor so it doesn't float away. Oh dear, one of our toys just went flying off the end of the ship into the water. Never ever hang or climb a railing, Tiny fans, on a deck, on a boat. It's just not safe. Nori and Tag are riding on the back of the boat, also known as the stern. In the front of the boat, we have Dougie, Rolly, Betty, and Happy. The front of the boat is called the bow. Now before they hop off the ship, let's close the sails so that if the wind picks up, the ship won't blow into the water. As you can see, Dougie is wearing his pirate costume today. It's red and black stripe, and he even has a pirate hat on. Today, the squirrels are looking for treasure. And not just any treasure. Oh, and we have a visitor. It's Poppy. We're looking for maybe a neat stone or stick. The first squirrel to discover something was Happy. Ooh, it looks like a plastic wrapper. A plastic wrapper for a caramel, perhaps? This definitely doesn't belong on the beach, and we'll throw it in the trash. What have you found, Tag? Looks like Tag has found a piece of charcoal. Charcoal is black carbon that is produced when we heat up wood. What have you found, Betty? Oh, she's spotted something in the water. Look at that leaf. Oh, and that doesn't belong in the water. It's the shape of a square. And it's a pink tile? How did this get in the lake? Well, I'm going to take it home and we can use it for our toys. And Rolly has found the shell of a nut. Do you know what nut this belongs to? It's a pistachio shell, and our family loves to snack on pistachios. They're full of nutrients. And what did Nori find? It's a branch. And this looks like hair. But it's not really hair. It's called old man's beard. And it grows on trees. How did it end up on the beach? Maybe from a windstorm? Sometimes we get strong winds that blow branches off trees. They fall into the water and end up on shore. It's time to lower the sails and head back out to sea. What an adventure! We're taking our trash with us and putting it in the garbage where it belongs. This time, Betty and Happy are riding in the front with Dougie. Nori is going to ride in the middle where she's safe. And Rolly and Tag are in the back. Let's unhook the anchor. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the kids have been on the beach collecting clay in the water. Hi, puppy. We have a yellow bucket full of clay and we have one of our characters inside the bucket. How are we going to get the toy out? The clay is quite messy. It looks a little bit like an ice cream cone. I'm dipping my ice cream into the sprinkles. Let's take our clay down to the lake. See if the clay will dissolve and our toy will pop out of the bucket. Who do you think's in the bucket? It is Dora the Explorer. Hola! That is hello in Spanish. Oh, and there's our chunk of clay. Let's give the clay back to Tiny Treasures Minnie. There you go. Thank you for lending me your clay. We are going on a treasure hunt with Dora. There are some hidden treasures in the sand. Oh, Dora, you have a bit of clay on your face. We'll rinse her off. Rub her with my thumb. She's all clean. Where do we start? The beach is so huge. Dora starts to walk on the sand. She notices something. It's an X. Sometimes X marks the spot. Let's dig here, Dora, and see if there is any treasure under the sand. We use our little golden scoop. And I already feel something hard. We found it already, Dora. golden coins. They have pictures of treasure boxes on them. How many coins did we find? 1, 2, 3 coins. Good job, Tiny fans. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're on the beach with the Twirly-Woo family, and Puppy is enjoying the view of the lake. We're going to dig some special surprises up with the Twirly-Woos today. They're all buried in the sand. First we'll dig with Great Big Who, and I'm using my big red shovel. Tell me what it is, Tiny fans. It's a yellow fish. Now Chickadee and Chick have a surprise. It's an alligator. Don't get too close, Tiny fans. Uh-oh. One of our toys lost its arm. Luckily, it's an easy fix. We can use some special glue when we get home to put the arm back on. We always like to fix things that are easy to repair instead of throwing them in the garbage. Right, Puppy? One more surprise with Toodaloo. There it is. It's a great big whale. Do you know how to spell the word whale? W H A L E. Whale. Now let's put our surprises in the water. The alligator waddles into the water. And the whale joins the fish. Now it's time to get back home and repair our toy. We use a special super glue, but kids cannot use super glue. So if you need to repair something with glue, please ask an adult to do it. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We were just about to do a video with the Teletubbies, and the mother duck with her little ducklings came up on the beach to say hello, and they've gotten quite close to us. Let's feed the ducks some healthy seeds today, and we want to remind our viewers, don't ever feed ducks bread, crackers, or chips. They are very unhealthy for ducks and can make them sick. I'm going to take Puppy inside to get some seeds. I don't want him chasing the ducks. While I'm up at the house, you can watch the video of the cute kitty toy we saw in the toy store the other day. I'm back with some healthy seeds. It's time to feed our friends the ducks. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Tombliboos are on the beach with Puppy. And they have their bush as well. Hi, Tombliboos. Wait, where did they go? Are you hiding under the sand, Tombliboos?
Tombliboo. 1 Tombliboo. 2 Tombliboos. 3 Tombliboos. All sandy. Time to wash off, Tombliboos. And maybe time for Puppy to cool off. It's a hot day today, isn't it, Puppy? Ah, in the water feels so refreshing. It's a beautiful day with a beautiful view. Let's make a little pool for you, Tombliboos. We dig a hole right at the edge of the lake, and water starts seeping in. It'll be perfect. There we go, Tombliboos. A pool just for you. Ah. Time to go floating on the lake. Here's our mat. And there go the Tombliboos. I know. How about we float on the tube now, Tombliboos? Tombliboo! Here's our big tube. Let's give the Tombliboos a push. Bye, Tombliboos. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Disney characters are out in the sun, having a wonderful day on the tube. Say hi to Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, and Goofy. And look at the gigantic tube. And look, there's Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Poppy loves to hang out on the beach. Let's give the Disney characters a little push out into the tube. 1, 2, 3. There they go. Now they can't go far because it's attached to a rope. And we can pull them in if it starts to get windy. Okay, enough float time. Let's get a hold of the rope and pull them in. Pull, pull, pull. What a nice relaxing day, you guys. I think it's time to go play in the sand. Here we are with our sand sifter. We're going to try and find some rocks in our sand. We shovel the sand up, put it on our star, and the smaller rocks will fall through the holes, while the bigger rocks will stay up above. There we go. Now we shake, shake, shake. And look at how many rocks didn't go through the holes. There's lots of bigger rocks in the sand. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We have another day on our Disney cruise, and this time we're at Castaway Cay. This is the private Disney island with beautiful white sand and blue ocean. We get off the ship early and catch a shuttle to one of the main beaches to get a seat. There are plenty of chairs and lots of umbrellas for shade. I relax as Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini discover there are tiny shells hidden in the sand. They love to search and collect shells. We actually learned on our submarine excursion that most of the white sand is produced by parrotfish. They eat off the coral, and then their poop is actually white sand. And sand is also produced when the ocean waves crush shells. But we managed to find some whole shells. They're cute and tiny. After some relaxation, I decide to go to the shops to see if I can find any toys for our videos. I saw Mickey dolls, lots of clothing like t-shirts and hats, and I also saw some beach toys like plastic buckets, but they don't last very long and they end up getting thrown away. So I bought these Dory characters. We can play with them on the beach, and then I can take them home for new videos for Tiny Treasures. Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini sure enjoyed playing with these on the towel and in the sand.
These are the kids.
We started to get hungry. We found a fruit table full of honeydew melon, pineapple, kiwis, and pears. I love pears. I'll take one of those. There was mango, watermelon, oranges, red apples, green apples, and then someone had carved all of these beautiful fruits into sculptures. One watermelon had a seahorse, and another one had a fish. After a healthy lunch, we headed over to the ice cream machine. Tiny Treasures chose chocolate flavor this time. On the way back to our chairs, we saw Olaf on the beach. I hope he doesn't melt in this heat. It's time to get our life jackets on and head to the ocean. Even standing at the shoreline, we could see little fish swimming in the water. We had a great day at Castaway Cay, with so much to do and so much to see, but now it's time to head back to our ship. This was our last stop on our Disney cruise, but it's not the end of our vacation. Stay tuned for more adventures on land, and thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.